Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Are you receiving your light code activation? The Pleiades have opened up and they're streaming down light codes to you for your fifth dimensional self to awaken. For you have to receive those to go through the portal. They are the keys to the portal. Yes, they are. And we have the abundance angels here for you. Welcome to my channel. So if you found this space, it's a vibration. The galactics were telling me that this is a broadcast that you've picked up on. So tells me something about you, right? That you were not always accepted in different areas, even family units. Your sensitivity, right, was not nurtured as a child either, but now it's your superpower. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Imagine Aquarius getting activated by the galaxy. I mean, a lookout world. Right, you can't live in these confined constraints anymore. You've outgrown a lot of situations, people, circumstances, opportunities. You just, no, not doing that anymore. Right, you're no longer available for dysfunction. Especially in the workplace, right? You've been initiated. So you're working for a company that has higher vibrations, right? A bigger picture. You've come out. This is you floating around the cosmos going, what's needed down there? I'll show them where light is needed. So you're finding your place, right? This is what's needed. This is what you came here to inject into the universe. Yep, your soul flavor, your star fire. And you've been doing it for a while. Look. So it's not going to happen exactly how you think. Like the way you wanted to do it, it's not going to be that way. That's what the angels are saying. But there will be a call for it and you'll have it ready. So they're saying just keep preparing. Get everything ready. This is your energy at the moment. Wow. You're feeling it for sure. Look at this lineup. You're like, I can't even tolerate other people regurgitating opinions about crapola they have nothing about. This is a total alignment. You found your space, your ace within. And this is lookout world, basically. Because this is, you're creating this. It's excellent. And it's in the now moment. You're bringing it to this now moment. And you're doing it with your feelings and your thought process are merging together. And they're attracting in abundance in your physical reality. So you're aligned with the divine here. Wow, Aquarius, well done. Yay. We're doing a special shout out to our sponsor, the channel, Blue Ray Mountain. So Blue Ray from Pleiades. It's amazing how we meet here and you tune into the vibration, for you are galactic beings of light. Come on a mission from the stars. So when you activate like this, it activates a lot of people now are available. It's like you found the tuning vibration frequency on the station. I want to say thank you to Blu-ray for supporting the channel, for buying all the roses. Thank you, gave me such a surprise. If you would like to support the channel, you can activate the PayPal button, which is in the description box, or go down to buy a rose for Bella or a coffee if you like this reading. I thank you in advance, and I love you for being here because you've been so brave. What a brave soul you are, facing all your fears. Financial fears they're illusions really, but they seem so real. And as soon as you face them, they sort of disappear. This is getting out of the mental state. See that? Replacing a mindset here with the fears of the past, what you learnt in childhood. And now you're opening, expanding. Your consciousness is awakened and ideas will come to you that you couldn't have before. So the way that you thought it was going to happen was the way it's going to happen wasn't available in that space. Right? This is about this. This is about your skills and abilities, something you're doing on the side as a part-time job. Or you think of writing songs, or that's what you naturally do, is you know, activate crystals and saying just keep doing it. Dream of how it would be. Yeah, activate it with words of abundance. Well done, Aquarius. You're stepping into your calling. That's why it's really important here. If you've just joined the channel, we do star family readings as well, collective readings. And that shows us the galaxy, the 5D, the fifth dimension. And as it formulates in the fifth dimension, we have to get into alignment with that And they tell us there's certain gateways and portals. And so we're following that as a collective there. And then we're coming into your wonderful snapshots, which I really enjoy doing. And you're the 12 tribes, right? So you bring something special. This idea is about to land in your consciousness because you've been calling it in. And that's why all the fears had to come up to be released. And that's why I say you're such a brave soul, because sort of sit in it till it washes out of your energy. So you bring it up and you wash it out. A lot of people push it back down. But really, if you just spend a little minute, it'll be gone, never to return again. So most people are in that hypervigilant state of like, you know, too scared to just let it go. You've done that. So you're going to help a lot of people do that. Break through the barriers. Right? You're into your next mission. This is your double mission. Congratulations, your initiation is complete. You're now into another whole vibration. It's going to seem like a dream. You've been planting these seeds for so long. Right? It miraculously just sprouts into harmonious balance. Receiving, giving at the same time. Like doing what you love and loving what you do. Right? And getting compensation for it. This is your next contract. See the contract there? This is your next spiritual contract. And you're ready. You're balanced. You're aligned. You're not too late. You haven't missed out. Everything's perfect. You got cracked open here. Look at this in the past. 3 of Swords. Heartache, separation. You're like, right. Really, I didn't bring myself. This is you forgiving everybody from the past. These are lovers in the past, relationships in the past, people you thought might go forward with, reminiscing about the past. And you're really actively forgiving here because you've realized that you're different. So none of them are really suitable because you're at a different space right now that you've never been at. You're about to turn the destiny wheel. Good time to get your destiny activation alignment readings for your destiny love and life purpose. The link is in the description box and it's on special. It's a beautiful reading for you to also find out your star seed of origin, your destined love partner, and we can activate and clear and align your energy and receive codes at the same time. Because look, you're on pause here. And it's not because you're on pause because of anything actually happening or not happening. It's because you're letting go of a pattern that you've been so used to that you don't even realize you're in it. And then you're looking going, okay, so I don't want my future to be the same as my past. So there you go, standing ovation. Aquarius, a standing ovation from the crowd. This is it, you knocked it out of the park. If we're in baseball, it's a home run here. But it took a while. In fact, you went down and like it went dark, you know, and it took everything you had. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. That's being stabbed in the heart and the back. This is like betrayal on another level. And you're like, yeah, well, I allowed it. And the good thing about me is that I just don't allow that anymore. 10 of Swords, you don't allow that anymore. Thank you for teaching me. Right? I forgive myself for allowing that behavior. Oh, order in the court. Far out. This person's going to get hammered karmically for whatever they did to you. And you're going to get paid. This is the universe paying you in money. How amazing. Yeah, you get victory. So you get this wonderful opportunity that opens up for you too, that will lift your spirits. It's time. You go from the 10 of Swords to the victory. Like this is not even overnight. This is happening at the same time. It's cataclysmic. And here, you can't see this yet because you're doing a standing ovation. But here it is. It's already here. The resources that you need are here. Order in the court. It's a final calling of the judge. You're stepping into your next season. Look, you've gone through the chrysalis. You've transformed. You're not the same person. Like you couldn't even have a conversation with those people anymore. You're over here in 6 of Wands. You're moving forward because it's time. See, you're underneath the 7 of Pentacles, the mini wheel of fortune here. You're like, how long is this going to take? Oh my gosh, at the ending, when you're coming towards an ending like that, does feel like you're walking through molasses. Right? Also, it's an illusion. So that's why you did so well. Most people can't make it through that molasses. They give up. They go back. Or they go and hook into the matrix on something. You're like, nah, made it. The worst is now behind you and the best is yet to come. There's been an order in the court here. Karmic justice is being paid in your favor because you held your tongue. You didn't, it's like you've learned emotional regulation and the universe is going to pay you back in cash. Romance angels, what's going down here in the Aquarius town, once their wheel of destiny starts moving, right, that's all you were waiting for, is this karma to be balanced and you're free. You're free to go. And you're like, okay, well, I want love. You know, yeah. You know, why do you want love, Aquarius? Because I deserve, and I'm willing to accept it. Because you know now you can have somebody on your level. Now you know that there must be the equal, opposite, opposing attraction for you because you're standing completely in your power. Like nothing can phase you now. You're a little bit bulletproof. Be a little bit scary here. Look, it's scary. People are like, hi, Aquarius. Yeah. Did you talk to me? You talking to me? You know, a bit like that. Well, because you've been through so much. Right? And this has been a toxic energy that's lifted from you as you've been in your transformational chamber, and you never go back to that way of thinking, or you'll never go back to that way of being. You were carrying, right, density codes of old patterns of fear and doubt brought on from nature and nurture, and you've let them go. So this is what's happening. Right? You've created the space now, 10 of Swords, and then very soon. Clearly deciding what is it that you want. Like you will, it's very strict here. The rules are very strict here, Aquarius. Somebody wants to be in your space. So you got to figure out what those rules are and hang in there. And because it's going to be easy because it's an internal integrity, a value system that cannot be shifted because manipulators were out and about. Every trick in the book was placed in you and to see what are you going to do. Right? Sometimes you go, well, I lost it a bit there a few times. Yeah, well, you're human. Can you forgive yourself? Because you were learning. Now you understand it's not worth your energy. And this person loves that about you. They love your no nonsense because it's not that you're hard, it's that you've learnt. And here you are with no bitterness from the process. Here you are as light as a feather. Like this is supernatural, it's not normal. People go through that much pain and come out without jealousy, without resentment, without bitterness, without wanting revenge. Supernatural. So I know I'm supernatural, Bella. And here's your finances and career taking off. You could meet somebody in the workplace, or you could actually share the moonlighting adventure. Adventure. It'll be an adventure with you. Right, so somebody else you might partnership here. Partner with here in your ship, in your career ship. And here is the excitement. You know, this is like loving getting up every morning really excited about going to work because your beloved's there. And you're creating something together, and it's exhilarating. Oh, and there's kisses in the work. Excuse me. Yeah, everything's over. Somebody was sitting in like their own home, feeling like they were a prisoner in their own home. I just heard, but they're on their way to you. Right, the heavens have already spoken. So it's like order in the court. This is going to occur, regardless of how you think it's going to happen. It's just about following your intuition, and between you and I, it's totally unrelated. Your intuition is totally unrelated. That's why it's difficult, because you don't want to go in there and do the pros and cons and be order in the court, you know, yourself and judge and jury. You just want to go, I'm going to follow my intuition, deciding on the rules here, because this is very magnetic energy. You're in Aquarius. You are the magnet. Look at the card underneath, attraction. So how are you going to get yourself here? In this playful, romantic, it's very romantic, it's bliss charged, right? Nothing we like better than Aquarius being happy, in love, and creating at that high vibration with somebody to support you, somebody who gets you, who's been on order from the universe since the get-go. So that's why when something this immense is coming in, everything else that's not going to bear fruit, so to speak, is cut down, it's pruned, it's gone. You know, sometimes it happens very quickly. With you, you've been waiting for a while in a slow, painful, long process. And because it was so long, like even when it's over, you feel like it's still there, but it's just the echo of it. It's the aftershock. And it is leaving you as this creative energy comes in. You're going to be exhilarated. You're going to be having fun. More fun than you can possibly imagine. You know when you just like giggle as well, getting laughter, when your tummy hurts. And then you work at this thing, and then when you finish it, you love it. So exciting. And then the next step opens up. And you go, oh, I thought I was worried about that. And look, I couldn't have even fathomed that was even a possibility before this was a success. So just trust that everything's working in your favor. There's a line up here. See this? Right? Your finances and career are blossoming. Take risks. Take opportunities. Keep doing your skills and your talents, the things that you love doing, your hobbies, your moonlighting. And here, write a list, what you will and won't accept, what your needs are and what your deal breakers are. Give me a deal breaker in the comments. I dare you. Because somebody's coming in going, can I have your deal breakers and your needs list, please? This is what he says on arrival. She says the same thing. Oh, she's like, well, do you have one? He's like, yes, I've been writing it for a few years now. But when I met you, you had all of them. No kidding. You had the top 5 deal breakers. But I still love you. So here we're going to break down some barriers to love. So what you thought you needed, you probably don't. And what a deal breaker is, you're like, maybe not. This person's going to test you. Right? So be careful. I remember one client leaving one day. She's like, well, I could never be with a smoker. Like, she was just a yoga teacher. And she met la, right? The French copyright. And it was like a chimney, chuffed like a chimney smoker. Just like out the window, never mentioned it, didn't buy her at all. Married 2 kids. You know, it's funny. When love comes in, takes over. So just don't be superficial in your list, but write it down. My top 5 needs are in a loving, committed relationship. Like if these aren't present, I'm not present. I love you. Thanks for watching. Look me up for your Destiny Star Activation reading and alignment. And if you're interested in healing hands, energy reading, dreams and visions, we're opening Hands of Light, which is a training program for you to balance, ground and protect your energy. Hope to see you soon. Look me up at reikibybella.com under psychic readings, destiny activation. Otherwise, I thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.